Wednesday of the 23rd week in Ordinary Time. Peace in Adversity. Fruits from Lack of Understanding. We have to benefit greatly from opposition. Violent persecutions had broken out, and that priest prayed, "Jesus, may every sacrilegious fire increase in me the fire of love and reparation." Not only should difficulties not make us lose our peace or be a cause of discouragement, but rather they have to help us to enrich our soul, to make gains in interior maturity, in fortitude, in charity, in spirit of reparation and amendment, and in understanding. Now, and in the kind of difficult moments that without their being interrupted can happen in our life, those patient and serene words St. Peter wrote to the early Christians when they suffered calumnies and persecution will do us much good. Better to suffer while doing good, if such is the will of God, than to suffer when doing evil. The Lord will take advantage of our hours of sorrows in order to bring about good for other people. Sometimes He makes His intervention by means of miracles, other times by punishment, other times again by the happy events of this world, and finally, in some cases, by adversity. In every situation, we will always have open to us motives for being happy and optimistic, with the optimism born of faith and confident prayer. Christianity has too often been in what appeared at the time to be fatal danger for us, not to be frightened by yet another such test. The ways by which Providence ransoms and saves its elect are unforeseeable. At times our enemy becomes a friend. At times he is despoiled of the capacity for evil that made him fearsome. At times he auto-destructs, or without desiring it, produces beneficial effects and simply vanishes without leaving a trace. Generally, the Church does not have to do anything but persevere with peace and confidence in the fulfillment of its tasks, remain serene, and await salvation from God. The moments in which we encounter opposition and difficulties, without exaggerating them, are particularly propitious for exercising a whole range of virtues. We should pray for those who do evil to us, even without our knowing it, so that they may leave off offending God. We can strive to make amends to the Lord, to be even more apostolic, and to protect with exquisite charity those weaker brothers in the faith who, on account of their age, their lack of formation, or the special situations they find themselves in, could sustain a greater harm to their souls. The Virgin Mary, our Mother, who helps us in every moment, will hear us particularly in more difficult times. Turn to Our Lady, the Mother, Daughter, and Spouse of God, and our Mother, and ask her to obtain more graces for you from the Blessed Trinity, the grace of faith, of hope, of love, and of contrition, so that when it seems that a harsh, dry wind is blowing in your life, threatening to parch and blast the flowers of your soul, they will not wither, and neither will those of your brothers.